Hello, Red Wolves fans, and welcome to the Den in downtown Paw Paw, or just east of downtown Paw Paw, where tonight your Red Wolves are going to take on the Otsego Bulldogs in a clash of the Titans in the Wolverine Conference. Getting ready to jump center here, and we are off. Controlled by Otsego. Quick three from the left side, that's no good. Rebound, that's going to be Stella Schaefer bringing it out. Caitlin Bainey's got the ball now. Ball is moved forward. AJ Rickley up, and a foul's called. AJ's going to go to the line. That foul is number 31. If I find, as soon as I get them lined up, that's Tessa Prow. AJ's going to be at the free throw line for Paw Paw. First free throw is no good. It's off to the left. Just started here. 7:47 to go in the first quarter. AJ's second free throw is good, and the Wolves are on the board. Grace Mitchell on the ball. Now Stella Schaefer. Long pass forward. Underneath. And that's going to be a jump ball. Caitlin Bainey gets in there. That's Paw Paw's ball. Nice defensive play by Caitlin. She's going to inbound the ball. Got Caitlin, Stella Schaefer, Grace Mitchell, Maya Pratt, and AJ Rickley for the Wolves. Stella's going to bring the ball up. That's going to go down to Grace. Grace fires one up, no good. That goes off of Otsego out of bounds. Red Wolves ball. Yeah, I'm on the hot spots now, so we'll have to wait until we get a stop action. So Grace Mitchell's going to put up a three. That's no good. I'm just talking to the truck there. Tammy Southworth's out in the cold, man in the truck tonight, so we can come to you live with this broadcast. She's actually out there holding the satellite disc, so if you see her, bring her some hot cocoa. Grace Mitchell to inbound. Stella's in the corner. That ball's going to go up top to Caitlin Bainey. Caitlin's going to take a move. She's going to take a shot. Caitlin's going to be short, just short. Rebound for Otsego, outletted, moving down the court. Ball inside. That's going to be another tie-up. This one's going to go to Otsego. Apologized already and often tonight for the camera work. It's always worked out so well in football when I was the camera person as well. Otsego under the basket. They're going to inbound. Ball is in. This is to Fitzpatrick. Grace Mitchell's going to get in there and cause a turnover. Stella tries to save it back in. Maya Pratt to Grace Mitchell. Grace back to Stella. Stella loses the ball. Fitzpatrick's going to bring it out. And that's a double dribble. So Maya Pratt's going to inbound. That's up to AJ. He's going to swing it over to Stella Schaefer. Stella's going to take a shot from there. It's off. AJ after the rebound, AJ to the floor, but it's going to be out of bounds. Otsego basketball. Allie Aldrich, ball up, back into the middle. Number 12 with the shot, no good. That's going to be a turnover, and that's going to be Paw Paw's ball. Number 11, Brooke Smalden into the game for Otsego. Caitlin Bainey to inbound. Otsego in the full court press into Stella Schaefer. Stella's going to try to dribble through. All over the ball. That's back to Caitlin. And we're going to get a push here. Push on number 12. That's Aldi Milhelm. That's her first. That's the team's second foul. So Caitlin's going to inbound the ball. Stella's going to handle it. Got Grace Mitchell on the right side. AJ and Maya down low. Mackenzie Allen set to check in for the Wolves. Grace Mitchell, high wing, into AJ. Nice move by AJ, and that's 2 points for AJ. Aldrich going to push the ball for Otsego. Excuse me, that was Fitzpatrick to Aldrich. Stella Schaefer's going to quickly up to Grace Mitchell. Grace on a breakaway. Grace's layup is good, and Paw Paw leads 5-0. Quick timeout for Otsego. Get you a quick shot of the scoreboard here. But you couldn't ask for a better start here for the Red Wolves. Jumping out, 5:51 to go here in the first quarter. Red Wolves 5, Otsego nothing. Otsego's got a couple of fouls on the board. It's obvious that they're going to press tonight and going to have some high pressure. Apologize, I'm used to having a sidekick tonight, but for this first broadcast, we're trying it with a minimal setup. So we are just got the one mic tonight, so you get me for both color commentary and play-by-play, which should be making you super happy right now. Allie Aldrich is going to inbound the ball down, or no, excuse me, that's Hannah Fitzpatrick's going to inbound the ball down here. Allie Aldrich is their point guard number 1, and ball's going to go into her. She's going to key the play, and that's stolen by Mackenzie Allen. Grace Mitchell with a pop and drop 3, 8-0 Paw Paw. Aldrich is going to try to push the ball. Still on Hannah Fitzpatrick. She's up. Shot fake in the corner, moves back to the middle. Ball moved around, back up to Aldrich. Milhelm, cross court, down in the corner. Hannah Fitzpatrick for 3, and that's long. Mackenzie Allen. Caitlin Bainey out to Grace Mitchell. Grace couldn't quite get it, but that's going to be out of bounds and go to the Red Wolves. Frenetic pace here in the game, and that's expected. These are 2 of the best teams in the Wolverine Conference, and the key to both of their game is putting a lot of points on the board. We should see a lot of back and forth tonight. We should see a lot of running. We got a sub coming into the game. Kaylee Nichols is going to come into the game. Going to replace Mackenzie Allen. So Caitlin Bandy to inbound. Under our own basket. That ball's going to go into AJ Rickley. AJ's the nice move. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin's got a 3, and Caitlin's going to make a 3. Caitlin Beatty, 11-0 Paw Paw. Aldridge to push. Ball is up. Number 30's got the ball. Over to Aldridge. Fitzpatrick, then Aldridge. Back to Fitzpatrick. I'll get those 2 right by the end of the game, I promise. Or at least I'll attempt to. I promise that. This is Hannah Fitzpatrick. That's down into the corner to Allie Aldrich. That's back into the middle, and that ball is stolen. Recovered back by, it looks like it's going to be a jump ball. AJ gets in there and gets a jump. That's going to be Paw Paw ball. Oh, no, excuse me. That's an Otsego ball underneath. Mackenzie Allen back in for Kaylee Nichols. Ball's inbounded. Fitzpatrick's going to drive to the basket. That's her game right there. Nice defense by the Red Wolves. Stella's going to try to push. Allie Aldridge with the steal. Sorry on the video. That's going to be a call on Caitlin Bainey. Paw Paw crowd doesn't like it too much, but that's Caitlin's first foul, whether we like it or not. Looks like Maya Pratt set to check back in for the Red Wolves. 4:29 to go here in the first. 11-0's your score. Allie Aldridge at the line. She makes her first. New free throw rules this year, if you're not aware. There is no 1-and-1 in high school basketball anymore. We've gone to a 2-shot by quarter penalty. So when you get to your 5th team foul, you're going to shoot free throws, and you'll shoot 2. This was a shooting foul, so Allie Aldridge converts both of those. 11-2 Paw Paw. Stella Schaefer over to Maya Pratt. Back to Grace Mitchell. Grace has got a wide open shot. Grace is going to take it. Grace is going to be short. AJ with the rebound. Stella Schaefer for 3. Stella Schaefer for 3 is the right answer. Paw Paw up with the press coverage. Good defense by the Red Wolves, but they're going to call AJ Rickley with a foul. AJ was a step late getting there on that coverage, and it cost her a personal foul. So we got Maddie Elkins in for Otsego. And Tessa Pro back in for Otsego. Hannah Fitzpatrick's going to take a break. Kaylee Nichols back in for Paw Paw. Maddie Elkins is going to inbound the ball. This is Allie Aldrich. Aldrich to the wing. That's it. Input inside, a wild shot. That's going to be rebounded by the Red Wolves. Caitlin Bainey is going to bring it out. Caitlin over to Maya Pratt. Back into Caitlin Bainey. Shot is just off. Rebound, Kaylee Nichols. Kaylee didn't even look at the basket. Ended up putting it out in the corner. Maya Pratt's going to let that one get through. We're going to try to go across corner. Grace Mitchell's able to bounce that one out of bounds. So 14-2 is your score. 3:28 here in the first. Teams are starting to settle in a little bit. Otsego has been ice cold from the floor. They've got 2 free throws on the tally. Coach Thornton is using his patented hockey substitutions, running players on and off the court to keep them fresh, and it's working right now. Back over. Nice steal by Mackenzie Allen. She's got Grace Mitchell. Nice pass to her. Grace to the basket. A foul. Oh! Almost went. Nice play by Mackenzie Allen. Able to get in there, get that steal, get it over to Grace. Grace is going to go to the free throw line where she's pretty close to automatic. This is going to be another Otsego timeout. So a 3:16 to go, and I'm going to put you on the scoreboard best I can. Let's try this scoreboard. Yeah, we'll try that scoreboard. So 3:16 to go, 14-2 is your score. Neither team really in any foul danger at this point. Coming into this game, Otsego's ranked number 3 in the area, Paw Paw number 2. So this is a big clash for the Red Wolves tonight. And we love to defend our den, so this is a good spot to have this game this time of year. As we begin the push into the Wolverine Conference, we've got several teams vying for prominent positioning here. Paw Paw was able to take care of business with Edwardsburg this week, which opened up a massive logjam at the top of the Wolverine Conference standings, since that's Paw Paw's only loss was Edwardsburg. You've got Vicksburg out there with 1 loss. This Otsego team comes in with 1 loss. Actually, I don't know if Otsego's got a conference loss yet. They have 1 overall loss. Grace's first free throw is good. Second free throw on the way, up, and that's good. That's going to give Grace 7 and the Red Wolves a 16-2 lead, and they're pressing. Going back the other way, Otsego throws one away, and the press works for the Red Wolves as we get another turnover. Caitlin Bainey and A.J. Rickley back in, Savannah out, Mackenzie Allen out. Caitlin's going to come up with Stella and bring the ball up. Otsego in a half-court trap set. Stella Schaefer is going to key the play. Stella over to Grace Mitchell. Grace down to A.J. A.J. Rickley for an easy 2. Allie Aldrich going to try to push back. It's clear Otsego wants to rev up the engine tonight, but Paw Paw's done a great job of getting back and slowing that down. Otsego doesn't look nearly as strong in the half-court set. Inside, Caitlin Bainey's trying to play defense. AJ comes away with the rebound. She's going to push it. AJ, nobody stops her, so AJ says, I'll take it all the way and I'll score. AJ Rickley, coast to coast. Otsego going back the other way. Caitlin Bainey with a nice defensive play on number 11 is Brooke Smalden. So we're going to get Allie Aldrich back into the game. We're going to get Olivia Dennis into the game for Otsego. Savannah Rickley is going to come back in for Paw Paw, along with Mackenzie Allen. Caitlin and AJ are going to sit for a minute, and it probably will only be a minute. And here, it wasn't even a minute. Here they are back at the scorer's table, and there they go back to the bench. So we don't know for sure what's going on there. But the Red Wolves playing some good defense tonight, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Now Caitlin and AJ are going to come back into the game. If everybody's watching this on a computer, type something in the chat because I think they're supposed to be working, but I can't see them. So don't know if that's working or not. Stella Schaefer brings it over half court. She's got Maya on her right. Caitlin Bainey at the high wing. This one's out to Grace Mitchell. Maya Pratt's got the ball. She's going to put it on the floor, take it to the basket. Maya Pratt puts up a shot, no good, gets her own rebound, and Maya Pratt is in the scorebook. Aldrich's going to bring the ball, or no, Hannah Fitzpatrick's going to push. That's a fast break for Otsego, and that's what Otsego wants to do right there. That's their game. They want to try to get the ball down the court as quick as possible, and they've got it down the court as quick as possible exactly once tonight. Paw Paw with a 22-4 lead here in the first. Stella over to Grace Mitchell. Grace surveys, puts it on the floor. Grace is going to come back to Caitlin Bainey. Caitlin's got a shot. That's off. Fitzpatrick with the rebound. Maya Pratt on her. Stella comes up to help. Fitzpatrick in, she kicks to the corner. There's a shot, no good. Long rebound on the air ball, no good. Rebound by AJ Rickley with the block. She's going to bring it out. AJ pushes over to Grace Mitchell. Grace for three. That's short. Caitlin Bainey with some good hustle down on this end, but nobody's there to pick her up. Aldrich going the other way. There's a good bounce pass inside, and that was just a good fast break basket by Otsego. And now the Red Wolves have an opportunity to hold the ball for the rest of the quarter. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Caitlin Bainey's got the ball, 22-6, Red Wolves. Caitlin's going to back it off, and they are going to absolutely play for a last shot here in the quarter. Stella Schaefer being guarded closely. That's going to go down to Maya. That's Maya Pratt turns it over. Hannah Fitzpatrick's got the ball, but she's in trouble. Pratt takes it away. AJ is going to take a three and just misses. At the end of one here in Paw Paw, an impressive start for the Red Wolves. 22-6 is your score. So I'm going to do a couple things here and do a little minor fixes so don't get seasick on me, but we got to move some stuff around. So we're going to go like this. Sorry for the tilted camera and the seasickness there, but we're back together now. Had a little issue with the locking tripod. But that's why we're doing this game as a test pilot to see how everything works. And we've got once again, we've got our current up-to-date sound system going with a song from 1969. It was a #2 hit in 1969 for Creedence Clearwater Revival. But luckily it predates YouTube's filter, so we won't get banned.
So you saw that's an exclamation, right?
Yeah, I did.
And it still didn't work?
It didn't work on this. It didn't work on this or my phone. I tried them on both. So Stella Schaefer's going to bring it up. Caitlin Bainey's got the ball. Caitlin looks inside for AJ. Nice catch by AJ. She's going to dribble out to Grace. Quick movement to Stella. Stella pops. Ball is long. Ball is coming back down the court. Otsego's pushing. We got a frozen camera here. There we go. Now I can see it again. Not sure what happened there. Grace Mitchell with a nice defensive play on the other end. That's going to bring in Mackenzie Allen and Kaylee Nichols. So Otsego to inbounds. Ball is in. Ellie Aldridge back to the corner. It's going to kick over to the other corner. Looking up top. There's a three from Ellie Aldridge, and that's good. So 24-9 is your score. 6:43 to go. Stella Schaefer's got the ball. Stella dribbles out top. Now she's in trouble. Dan Thornton's going to call timeout over here. And a good call by Dan. Stella picked up her dribble out by midcourt and got herself in a little bit of trouble. So Dan was quick with the timeout there to bail her out. 6:29 to go here in the second quarter. It is Snowfest at Paw Paw this week, so we've got a healthy crowd here. We actually usually get a healthy crowd to watch our Lady Red Wolves play. But we have jumped out to a 24-9. Quick recap, the Red Wolves went out on an 11-0 run to start the game and then finished that up with a 7-2 run. So we ended up with an 18-2 score, and they really haven't looked back from that point at this juncture in the game. Otsego's hit a couple of shots down the way here. Could be a sign that they're settling in. Caitlin Bainey's going to inbound. We've got Caitlin, Stella, Kaylee Nichols, Mackenzie Allen, and AJ on the floor right now. Stella inside. That pass is broken up. Now Otsego's going to bring it out. The key here is to slow down Otsego's running attack, which Paw Paw's done effectively tonight. Grace Mitchell comes back into the game for Paw Paw. Ball crossed here to Ellie Aldrich. Back to the middle, and that's inside. Otsego has had very little luck in their half-court offense tonight. Savannah Rickley, or AJ Rickley with the near steal there. Milhelm's going to inbound the ball to Ellie Aldrich. Back to Milhelm. Cross court. This goes into pro. That's going to be stolen by Grace Mitchell. Grace is off and running. Grace Mitchell with a kick out. She got out of bounds. She had a perfect pass out to Kaylee Nichols, but Grace just got her toe on the end line. So Milhelm's going to inbound for Otsego. Paw Paw is in the press. Stella Schaefer's going to come in for Kaylee Nichols. So Grace and Stella up front. Mackenzie Allen is playing linebacker. Caitlin and AJ are the safeties. Ball over to Hannah Fitzpatrick. This ball's going to go up. Back to Ellie Aldrich. Aldrich to Fitzpatrick. That's going to go inside. Back over here. Ellie Aldrich with a nice catch, but she's out of bounds. Sorry, didn't get the camera that far over. It was a nice catch on the play, but her back foot landed out of bounds. Stella Schaefer's going to bring it up for the Wolves. Stella's going to key the play. Come this side to Grace Mitchell. Grace surveying. She's got Caitlin Bainey at the top of the key. Caitlin looking inside. Going to find Mackenzie Allen. Back to Stella. Stella inside to Caitlin. Nice pass by Stella Schaefer. Caitlin misses the bunny. Looks like we're going to end up with a foul here. That's going to be on Dennis. So again, back with the free throw rules. We don't keep free throws by the half here in high school anymore. We keep the free throws by the quarter. That's the first. Get to five fouls in a quarter. That's 2 shots automatically. There is no 1-and-1. Ball is in. AJ just throws a wild shot up. She had Caitlin Bainey wide open on the wing. Didn't look at her. Otsego on the break. Caitlin tries to take a swipe at it. That ball gets through. AJ fighting for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball call. That's Otsego's ball. Mackenzie Allen back into the game for the Red Wolves. 4:51 to go, 24-9 is your score. Ball is in. That's Olivia Dennis. She puts it up. That's long. She gets her own rebound. Gets her own rebound again. Red Wolves are standing around watching. Stella Schaefer brings it up. This goes over to Grace Mitchell. She's got Baney in the corner. Caitlin's got the ball. So Caitlin and Grace not quite on the same page there. Otsego to inbounds. Allie Aldrich has got the ball. That ball's down. Mid-range, no good. Grace Mitchell corrals the rebound. Grace is going to push. Stella's got the ball, high wing. Back across this side. Mackenzie Allen's going to take a 19-footer. No good. But Mackenzie gets her own rebound. That's off Allie Aldridge. Neither official saw it. Oh, they're going to wait. Neither one of them saw it, so they're going to ask the third official who was on the other side of the court. They're going to end up calling this a jump ball. It was clearly off Otsego, but they didn't see it. Yep. Yeah, they're going to call that. Neither one of them, they immediately, in their defense, they immediately signaled that they didn't see it. So, they did the right thing, get together and go over and talk. That was pretty clearly off Otsego, but, it is what it is. Good job by the officials when they didn't see one. Stella inside. This is Caitlin. Caitlin Baney to the rim. Don't know why we went blurry all of a sudden. There it comes back. And they're going to say that's off an Otsego defender, so that's going to be Paw Paw ball. Caitlin Baney's going to inbound. Caitlin to AJ. Back to Caitlin in the corner. Caitlin for three. That's an air ball. That's short. Otsego with the rebound. Pro has got the ball up. Hannah Fitzpatrick going to go to the basket. Hannah Fitzpatrick is off. AJ comes out with it. AJ is going to drive again. Nobody's picking her up. Grace Mitchell for three. No good. Mackenzie Allen with a nice rebound. Mackenzie Allen scores. Fitzpatrick's going to push for Otsego. This is what they want to do. Dennis to the basket. Dennis is going to get the bucket and the foul. Looks like that's going to be on AJ Rickley. That's on Stella. Stella got that one. That's only Stella's first. Actually, a much better outcome for Paw Paw. Not that's not valuable, but that's only Stella's first foul. Mackenzie down low into the game. Maya Pratt. So reset. Grace Mitchell, Mackenzie Allen, AJ Rickley, Maya Pratt, Stella Schaefer on the floor for the Red Wolves. Nice job by Mackenzie Allen. Ball is out. AJ's going to push again. Nobody's stopping AJ. She's going to go right to the basket, and AJ's going to score. If they're not going to pick her up, she needs to keep doing that. So AJ right into the camera. Dan Thornton's making a call there, but I don't think they're going to agree with him. Going to say that's Otsego's ball. Bulldogs to inbound. Waiting for a Tide shoe down here off camera. Caitlin Baney's going to come back into the game while there's a shoe tying situation. She's going to come in for Mackenzie Allen. Ball is in. Back here. Audrey Lingbeek. That's Allie Aldridge to the basket. No good. Caitlin tips it to herself. Caitlin's going to look. She's going to bring it up herself. Over to Stella. Stella's going to look back to Caitlin. Caitlin to the basket. Caitlin with a shot. No good, but Caitlin was able to recover her own pass. She thought Stella was going to drop to the corner. Stella didn't, so Caitlin fired that one into the Otsego bench. Allie Aldrich is in. Grace Mitchell goes for a steal. Hannah Fitzpatrick's got the ball. This is in the corner. Number 2 with the shot. That is good for 3. Maddie Elkins hits a three-pointer. Now it's 28-16. Otsego steadily working their way back into this game. Stella Schaefer with the ball. Grace on her side. That's going to go over to Maya Pratt. Maya's going to take the ball to the corner, try to force one into AJ. They're going to say that's off AJ, and that's going to go the other direction. Paw Paw is going to press. Hannah Fitzpatrick to inbound. Allie Aldrich is up there along with Lingbeek. Allie's got the ball. Over to Lingbeek. Back to Allie Aldrich. This is going to go inside to Fitzpatrick. Mid-range jumper, no good. Stella Schaefer with the rebound. Stella's going to push. Numbers, that's over to Grace Mitchell. Threw it away. So the Red Wolves are having the opportunities, but they're not taking advantage. And those last couple passes were just forces. They don't need to force it in like that. They can take their time. That time they had lots of numbers. Just a little bit too quick with it. Aldrich over to Lingbeek. Back to Aldrich. Lingbeek on the wing. She's going to rotate it back up top. Fitzpatrick in the middle. She's going to turn right. Grace Mitchell is right there. She's going to look in the lower. Otsego, Lingbeek for 3. No good. Off the iron. Stella Schaefer with the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. There's a lot of contact on that one. Mackenzie Allen's going to come back for the Red Wolves. Maya Pratt checks out. Kaylee Nichols is going to check in a minute. Coach is going to wait a second on her. That's a travel. For 3, and that's 3. 3 points for Maddie Elkins. Stella Schaefer brings it back for the Wolves. Got Caitlin Bainey's going to pop. Caitlin Bainey's long on the 3. AJ, good positioning in there by Otsego. That ball's almost thrown away. Elkins is going to pick it up. Fitzpatrick's going to go. Hannah Fitzpatrick across the middle. Caitlin Bainey saw that one coming. Stella's ahead of the pack. Stella Schaefer up. Hard off the glass. AJ with the rebound and the putback and the foul. AJ Rickley was able to get one over Audrey Lingbeek. And that's going to be her second. So AJ's going to go to the line. AJ's got 11, looking for 12. Maya and Kaylee in the game. Stella and Grace come out. AJ shooting the third. That's just off the front of the iron. Fitzpatrick's going to push for Otsego. Mackenzie Allen went for the steal. Allie Aldrich is going to pull up short. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be Paw Paw ball. Stella and Grace come back into the lineup for Paw Paw. Dennis and Pro back in for Otsego. 35.7 seconds to go here in the first half. Paw Paw, the 30-19 lead. Red Wolves had lots of opportunities to keep that big lead they enjoyed at the end of the first quarter. Just haven't been able to capitalize. Stella over to Caitlin. They're going to hold for the last shot here. 22 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Caitlin got to separate. Picks up. Stella, that's going to go down to Grace. Grace is going to get fouled by AJ. That is never going to be a call. Don't know why she was even trying to shoot at that moment. It was still 8 seconds to go on the clock. Now they've got 3.5 seconds to go. Stella Schaefer away with the ball. 2, Stella from half court, and that's going to be short. We're going to go into halftime here with the Red Wolves up by 11. 30-19 is your score. So the Otsego crowd's not happy with the call there at the end of the half. Tony Koshar not real happy with it either, Otsego's coach. But we're going to go into halftime, and the Red Wolves have actually done a phenomenal job tonight of outpacing the Bulldogs on offense and keeping the Bulldogs' high-speed, high-octane, fast break somewhat limited. Most of Otsego's points have come off the fast break. Their set offense has resulted in a couple three-pointers, but for the most part, this has been a good defensive effort out of the Red Wolves, and we're going into halftime 30-19. So I'm going to put you down for a few minutes. We're going to go into halftime. I got to see, this might cause this to pause for a second, but I got to check our back. So we seem to be good on battery, so we're going to let this run for a minute and let you guys enjoy some of the halftime festivities. We're hoping that the band's playing doesn't cause us any copyright issues, so we're going to mute the microphones here and just let you watch for a minute. Okay, we're getting set to get started here again. Second half about to get underway. Recapping the first half, Paw Paw jumped out to a quick lead on Otsego. In fact, they were able to jump out to a 14-0 lead or 11-0 lead before Otsego got their first basket. Then scored a quick 7, so it ended up 18-2, and then Otsego started to chip into it a little bit. Ended up with a 30-19 lead for the Red Wolves at halftime. The second quarter was the story of Paw Paw trying to force the ball a few times when they really didn't need to. And that's kind of been the story of where we're at right now.
At the conclusion of this game, we ask everyone to please stay seated for our Snowfest 24 ceremony.
So, Hannah Fitzpatrick is back. Now Aldrich is going to rotate back there. So Otsego to inbound. 12 is Milhelm. She's going to inbound to Allie Aldrich. And we are underway here in the second half from Paw Paw. Back to Milhelm. This ball's going to go into Hannah Fitzpatrick. She's going to find somebody on the baseline. No good. AJ comes away with the rebound. AJ's been able to dribble unabated most of the night. AJ's going to look to the corner. Caitlin Bainey. No, that's short. Caitlin's going to hustle and try to get her own rebound. Does not. Maya Pratt with a little hustle, though, and she's going to get a held ball, and that's going to be Paw Paw ball. Nice play by Maya. Ball is into Caitlin, over to AJ. AJ's going to look over here to Maya in the corner. She's going to drive. She's going to dish it into Caitlin. Caitlin up off the glass, and that's good. So Red Wolves draw first blood here in the second half. Bulldogs are going to now try to counter up the court. Milhelm. That's going to go into Fitzpatrick. Hannah's going to take the mid-range jump shot. No good. Maya with a nice rebound. Maya Pratt's going to bring it out. She's going to push. Ball down to Caitlin Bainey. Back to Grace Mitchell. Grace across the lane, out to Stella Schaefer. Stella with a step back. Shot for three, that's no good. Maya Pratt's going to run down the rebound, go back to Stella. Stella's going to look inside to AJ. AJ with a nice drop step. AJ scores. AJ Rickley. Paw Paw back to the press. Otsego's able to break it this time, but they're going to throw the ball away. Come on through, Manny. Stella Schaefer going to bring the ball up for the Red Wolves. Caitlin Bainey's going to go to the high. Maya over to Grace. This is going to go down to AJ. AJ finds Stella, back to Stella. Stella's going to take a long shot. That's just off the front of the rim. Caitlin Bainey with a nice rebound. Caitlin to the rack, and she scores. So Caitlin Bainey tipped the ball to herself, was able to get it up. Aldrich is going to push back for Otsego. Prow's going to come at it. Go through the middle, she's going to get fouled, and I think that's on Grace Mitchell. I'm not sure. Nope, we're going to call it on Caitlin. That's her second. So first team foul of the quarter, but it is a shooting foul, so Prowl's going to go to the line for two. First shot is up and off the front of the iron. Pro with their second shot. Shot is up. That one's good. 1 of 2 at the line for Pro. Red Wolves back at it. Stella Schaefer's going to bring it up. Stella going to handle the ball up the logo. Going to go over to Maya. Maya's going to try to go back to Stella. That wasn't a good pass. Allie Aldrich is going to bring it away. Nobody stopping ball. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Maya. Mackenzie Allen's going to come into the game. It seemed like a little extracurricular after the play there. Aldrich's first shot is good. Mac Allen's back into the game, replacing Maya Pratt. Shot is up, shot is good. AJ's going to inbound to Stella. Otsiego's pressure has just gone to man now. We've seen several defenses out of them tonight. Couple half-court traps, couple full-court traps. Now straight man-to-man. Grace Mitchell, Mackenzie Allen. Mackenzie brings it down. That's not a good idea. Otsiego's going to take it away. Got to pass up. Allie Aldrich. Stella Schaefer with a block. Nice play by Stella Schaefer, able to get up, get all ball, kept her body out of the play. Usually you see a token call there because the body gets involved, but Stella did a nice job of staying off that, attacked only the ball, and got the block. There's an inbound to Pro, over to Fitzpatrick. She's going to try a longer shot. No good. Rebound inside. Dennis with the shot. Stella bringing it back for the Red Wolves. That's going to go in the corner. Grace Mitchell, long three. That's not even close. Grace is going to steal it back, though. Underneath, Dan Thornton's going to call his timeout. So, not a whole lot of progress by either team here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Paw Paw leads 36-24, so they've netted a point here those first 2 minutes, but the action has pretty much been back and forth, seesawing here. Coach Thornton with a word or two for his troops. It's going to be Red Wolves ball underneath the basket. Reset, Mackenzie Allen, Stella Schaefer, AJ Rickley, Caitlin Bainey, Grace Mitchell on the floor for the Wolves. Allie Aldrich, Hannah Fitzpatrick, Wilhelm, Pro, and I'm not seeing the fourth. It's Dennis out there as the fifth for Otsego. Stella up top. Stella's going to dribble a little bit. It's over to Grace. Grace is looking. Back to Stella. That's going to go into the corner. AJ loses the ball to Fitzpatrick. Hannah Fitzpatrick's going to push. Nobody touches the ball. No defense played at all. Hannah Fitzpatrick to the basket. Stella Schaefer's going to bring it back up. That brings Otsego to within 10. Stella all the way to the basket. No call. That's interesting. So it looks like they called that out of bounds on Otsego. There's definitely no foul called. Elkins is back into the game, as is Smalden. Caitlin to inbound. She's going to find AJ. AJ with a jump shot. No good. Smalden with the rebound. She's going to find Allie Aldrich. Nope. Hannah Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick to Aldrich. That's Dennis from the corner. That's no good. Mackenzie Allen with the rebound. Going to find Grace Mitchell. Grace is in trouble in the middle. She's able to find Caitlin Beatty. Grace with a long three. No good. Ball's going to go back up the sideline over there by Smalden. Back up to Hannah Fitzpatrick. Hannah's going to find Allie Aldrich. No shot. Back to the corner. Nice shot there. That is going to fall for 3 points. That's Maddie Elkins, and Otsego has cut the lead to 7. 3:32 to go here in the third. Mackenzie Allen fires up one. Caitlin Bainey got fouled there. Allie Aldrich got her. That's the team's first, so again, under the new rules, no shooting there. Maya Pratt's going to inbound the ball. 36-29 your score. into Stella. Paw Paw's only got 4 players on the court. So Caitlin Bainey just checked in for nobody. Hannah Fitzpatrick, nobody stops ball. Back to Allie Aldrich. Nice block by Stella Schaefer. She's going to run out. Stella's got the ball. Stella to the basket. Stella scores. Ball coming back the other way. Smallin over to Elkins for 3. That's no good. That's going to be Paw Paw ball. Stella Schaefer brings it up. Caitlin Bainey's out there with her. Grace Mitchell, AJ Rickley, Maya Pratt. Starting 5 on the floor for the Red Wolves. Ball into AJ. AJ back to Maya. Maya's going to rotate it around. Maya looks back, goes to Grace. Grace to the middle of the court. Grace is going to put one up. Grace is going to score. Back to 11. Aldrich with the ball. Fitzpatrick back to Aldrich. And Aldrich tosses one into the crowd. 2:19 to go here in the third. Fitzpatrick's going to check out. Dennis checks out. Paw Paw's got Stella key in the play. Caitlin High with her. Grace Mitchell crossing. Maya and AJ. Paw Paw wants Otsego to play some defense. And this is not where she wants to be trapped. Not understanding that at all. Good rebound by AJ in there. AJ's going to push. AJ across court. Stella Schaefer with a nice catch. Stella with a nice layup. Aldrich gets it out here. Elkins. That's going to go back, and that's going to just, 2 Otsego players got tangled up there, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. So Tony Koshar is going to take a timeout for Otsego. Dan Thornton's going to talk about it with his Red Wolves, and we're going to sit here for a minute and 30 seconds and talk about the third quarter so far. So right now, 42-29 is your score. Paw Paw, 13-point lead, had an 11-point lead at halftime. Otsego cut this down to as many as 7, and Paw Paw has brought it back up a little bit. You saw Hannah Fitzpatrick check into the game there, so she'll be coming in after the timeout. Looks like we've got a real live news cameraman here to put some highlights on the 11 o'clock news tonight, so that'll be good. Little rundown of our, this is what we call the Butch Hindenaw shot, so he can get all of his stats. So we've got, right now, Grace Mitchell's got 11. Maya Pratt's out there with 2. Caitlin Bainey's got 7. Stella Schaefer's got 7. AJ Rickley with 13. Right now, Elkins leads the way for Otsego with 11. Stella with the ball. Otsego, a little different defense. They're going to come out and challenge now. Caitlin loses the ball. Aldrich to Fitzpatrick to the basket. Stella with the foul. Allie Aldrich and Hannah Fitzpatrick used to play travel ball with Caitlin Bainey, so these players know each other well. Hannah with the shot, and that's good. 12-point lead for the Red Wolves. 1:16 to go here in the quarter. think Allie Aldridge is going to go down to the trainer. Hannah Fitzpatrick at the line. Mackenzie Allen with the rebound. That's out to AJ. AJ's going to push. Back to Stella Schaefer. Stella with the stop and pop. No good. We got a trap down here. He tries to throw it off AJ, and she does. Nice play by Elkins. Fitzpatrick's going to bring it up for Otsego. High wing, no good. Elkins with the ball. Cross court. It's Hannah Fitzpatrick with a runner. That's no good. Going to call that to Otsego. Little contact under there, no call. Caitlin Bainey's going to come back in. Maya Pratt's going to check out. 41.7 seconds to go here in the third. 42-30, Red Wolves. Ball is in to Prow. That is a nice touch, but it's off the rim. Mackenzie Allen with the rebound. Stella Schaefer's got the ball. Stella's going to look forward. Got AJ. AJ puts it down. Hannah Fitzpatrick is quick to jump in there and grab it, and that's a nice play by Fitzpatrick. That's going to be Otsego ball on the turnover from Rickley. 28.6 to go here in the quarter. Stella Schaefer checks out. Pratt's in. Ball is in. It's all right, we're moving. Over to Fitzpatrick. Long shot by Dennis, no good. Caitlin Bainey gonna bring that up. Mackenzie Allen with the shot, no call. AJ Rickley with a nice move. Starting to get a little bit out of hand here with the non-calls on a lot of different things. There's travels going on, there's fouls going on, there's things going on here that's just not getting called. But that brings us to the 8-minute mark to go in the game. Start of the fourth quarter. Paw Paw has increased their halftime lead. They came in with an 11-point lead into that quarter and walked out of that quarter with a 14-point lead. So Red Wolves get the better end of that third quarter. And here we are now, Coach Thornton trying to set the tempo for the fourth quarter. Otsego is going to have to pick up their pressure full court. They've done a good job running with the ball. Fast break has been positive for them. In fact, it's really been their main offense. They've been okay. They've gotten decent shots in the half-court set, but they just haven't scored. They probably have, and this is just a total guess, I'm going to say they probably got about 16 to 18 points in the paint tonight. The rest of it's come on the fast break. So Red Wolves bring it out, reset. Stella Schaefer, Maya Pratt, Grace Mitchell, AJ Rickley, and Caitlin Bainey. Those are your starters for the Red Wolves. Looks like the starters on the floor for the most part for Otsego as well. Allie Aldridge still over with the trainer. Nope, she's back on the bench now, but she was over with the trainer. Inbound, Stella Schaefer. Full man-to-man, Stella gonna beat Fitzpatrick to go out to Grace Mitchell. Oh, they're gonna call Stella with an arm bar. They called that foul, but they didn't call the two shooting fouls 2 minutes ago. That's interesting. Otsego's going to bring it up. Just need some consistency. For the first time in basketball season, if you're interested in officiating, MHSAA.com. Hannah Fitzpatrick to the basket. She's going to get 2 shots. It's going to be the first team foul in the fourth quarter on the Red Wolves. That's on Stella. That's her third. Not fourth quarter, but that's still something to be a little bit concerned on, at least keep an eye on. Hannah Fitzpatrick at the line for Otsego. First free throw up and is off the right iron. Hannah's going to shoot again. Shot is up. Shot is again off the right iron. Maya Pratt with the rebound. Maya's going to push. Maya over to Stella. This is over to Caitlin Bainey. Caitlin's got a shot. No good. Good box out by Otsego. Maya Pratt stays and puts a little pressure on. Ball is up to Hannah Fitzpatrick. She's going to try to work on Stella. Nice defense by Stella Schaefer. Grace Mitchell's going to bring it up. Over to Stella. Stella tries to get that into Caitlin. Caitlin, then she tried to force that across to AJ, but nothing there. Good hustle there by Stella. Nice pass by AJ. Caitlin Bainey is fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. Nice pass there by AJ Rickley. So now Caitlin's going to go to the free throw line, shooting 2 with the 14-point lead for the Red Wolves. 6:53 to go here in the fourth. First free throw is good. This has been a back and forth game since about the 6-minute mark of the 6 minutes into the first quarter when Paw Paw had built a commanding lead. That lead stayed pretty static. There's Otsego's got it down to as low as 7. Paw Paw's had it up as high as 16, which was where we're at right now. Otsego is going to try to break the press, and they do. Jump pass down low. That's Smalden with the shot. Stella's going to look. He's got AJ down the front of everybody else. AJ puts it on the floor. Going to get a jump ball out of that, and that's going to be Otsego's ball. A 14-point lead for the Wolves. Hannah Fitzpatrick's got the ball. Otsego operating in the half court. Maya Pratt with a nice defensive play. Grace Mitchell on ball. Goes right by her. AJ is going to get called for a cheap one there. She got her in the arm. When I say a cheap one there, that was a good call. It's just, that's not the one you want her to go after. It's an off balance, going the wrong direction runner. Going to put her at the line for 2. And there's 1. Lingbeek's going to shoot the second. 6:20 to go. This can cut the lead down to 12. And she does. Otsego still with no full court. They're going to try now to come with full court pressure. Grace Mitchell up. Got Maya Pratt wide open on the other side of the court. Nobody looked. That's going to cost the Red Wolves. Sorry about that. Missed that. Going in. Good rebound by AJ. AJ's going to push. Had a little camera problem there. Sorry about that, folks. We have an Otsego player down at the end of the court. So we're going to stay on this end. The athletic trainer is down dealing with them. This is not a camera malfunction like the last one. .6:02 to go here in the game. We've got a stoppage for an injury timeout. This is going to be Paw Paw's ball when we return. They're still working on the player on the court. Coach Tony Koshar is down there with his player along with A.D. Farnquist from Paw Paw and Mallory Most, our trainer. Can't see what they're working on at this point. She is sitting up. Mallory's one of the best in the business, so. don't know if the chats work on this. We've got some viewers out there. I can see the viewer numbers, but I can't see any chat. So not sure if that's enabled with this new setup we've got or not. Player number 12 is able to stand. That's Milhelm walking gingerly off the court. So they're taking her to the bench area. And she's going to sit down on the bench. Trainer is going to continue to work on her over there. Stella Schaefer is going to key the play for the Red Wolves. Back to Caitlin Bainey. Caitlin's going to dribble out of trouble. Stella. Paw Paw is going to the Dean Smith. Grace Mitchell's going to lose the ball. They're going to say that. Don't know what happened there. There's a lot going on here. Hannah Fitzpatrick. Maya Pratt's in on the floor. Maya's going to get a jump ball. That should be Otsiego's ball, I believe, this time. Nope, it's point to Paw Paw. Ball inbounded to Stella. Stella's going to push it up that sideline. Stella's going to throw it off the Otsego player. Get a reset at half court. Allie Proctor's going to come into the game for Hannah Fitzpatrick, give her a rest. Lead is 12. Stella Schaefer with the ball for the Red Wolves. Over to Caitlin Bainey. Caitlin's going to dribble in. Go back over to Stella. Stella's going to dribble across, go back down towards Caitlin. That ball is swatted by the Otsego defender. Stella's got the ball near half court. This is back to Caitlin. This is the Carolina stall without Phil Ford. These girls are going to get hurt. No good, no play, no call. AJ's coming out of there. She's going to throw it up to Mitchell. Caitlin Bainey with a nice screen. Mitchell's going to score. Coach Koshar is going to call a timeout here. I am not sure what is going on in this gym right now. There's been so many calls that have been missed. It's gotten really violent out there, and Paw Paw has gone to a stall. It is definitely eating a few seconds off the clock, but they haven't been able to do much with it. So Paw Paw's going to break the huddle with their starters on the floor. This is AJ, Stella, Caitlin, Maya, and Grace. If you need to know their last names, what are you doing listening to my broadcast? So Otsego going to inbound the ball down here. 14-point lead for the Wolves. 4 minutes to go, just 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the game. Otsego's going to bring it up. Proctor with the ball. And there's their shooter. No good. They're going to get A.J. Rickley over the back. That's going to be A.J.'s third. Hannah Fitzpatrick's going to come back into the game for the Bulldogs. Elkins is going to inbound the ball underneath the basket. Mackenzie Allen's going to come in for Maya. Mackenzie's played a real strong game tonight, been great on the boards. Ball is in. Back into the lane, a runner, no good. Mackenzie Allen right on cue, goes after the rebound. Nice hustle. Mackenzie tries to get it to Baney, throws it away a little bit. There's AJ. She's going to get it over to Caitlin Baney. That's up to Stella Schaefer. We're on it. Ball is out of bounds on the other end. Yes, it's my first game back, and I'm working solo. Apologize again. Ball up for Otsego. Cross, Stella Schaefer with the steal. Stella's going to get a breakaway here. Stella to the basket, and Stella's going to get fouled. Stella's going to go to the free throw line. So 14-point lead for the Red Wolves. 3:45 to go in the game. Stella going to the free throw line. One thing Stella Schaefer does very well is when she's on a breakaway, she allows the contact to get to her. So she gets a lot of and ones, or she gets to go to the free throw line quite a bit. And she's really good at it. Second free throw for Stella. That's up. That's good. She's also an excellent free throw shooter. Fitzpatrick's got the ball for Otsego. She's going to try to beat Grace Mitchell. Grace holds her off. Nice help from AJ. Fitzpatrick back around. Now she's got Elkins for three, and that's three. That's a count it. Maddie Elkins has been on the money for Otsego. Caitlin Baney throws it away. Stella playing defense in the corner. This is over to Elkins again. She's got another look at it, and she misses that one off the iron, but she's going to get another look. No good. AJ falls down. So they're going to give Paw Paw a timeout here, even though she didn't have possession of the ball. But good call by Dan Thornton to yell it when the referees aren't looking and haven't determined possession yet. But I guess that's why you build gyms and play home games.
Paw Paw cheer team is throwing t-shirts out.
13-point lead for the Red Wolves
Rich China Buffet.
here in the fourth quarter. And again, this has been a seesaw game. This has been a game of small runs. Paw Paw jumped out to an 11-0 lead. Then it was 18-4. And from that point, that 14-point lead has gotten as high as 16 and as low as 7, but it's stayed there within that range most of the night. Paw Paw has gone into a stall-type offense for most of the fourth quarter. And as far as keeping the score about the same, it's been effective.
Again, we ask everyone to please stay seated at the end of this game for our Snowfest 24 ceremonies.
So this is going to be Paw Paw ball, 3:12 to go. Otsego's in a desperation full court. Ball into Stella. Stella's going to move. Stella tried to push that one down to AJ. That was deflected. AJ's got it now. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Otsego. That's only going to be their third team foul. Again, the new rules for free throws in high school basketball, there's no cumulative 1-and-1 per half. What happens now is each quarter the fouls reset. At the fifth foul, it's a two-shot foul. Caitlin Baney's going to go into the lane, lose the ball. And Otsego is going to come out with it. And that ball is rebounded long by Otsego, way out to half court, almost over and back, but not quite. Ball across court. Stella Schaefer is going to come up with that steal. So Stella Schaefer's up. She's getting hassled. Grace Mitchell's got the ball. Grace is going to go. She's going to go to Maya. Caitlin Baney's got the ball at half court. Pop on the stall. Ball over to Stella. Stella going to go back to Caitlin. They don't have anybody fast enough on Caitlin right now. Caitlin Baney back to Stella. Schaefer. Throws the ball away. And there's a shot. That's going to cut it to 13. So we're going to stay here and we're going to get the conversation with Coach Koshar.
I will hit her in the face. How's it possible?
All right, so now we can go back. This game has been incredibly physical, and there have been a lot of calls in this game that could have been made. They've obviously let them play. I will say it's been pretty consistent on both ends. You know, they've allowed a level of physicality that in the women's game tends to get out of hand a little bit, but they've allowed it. And, you know, both teams need to adjust their playing styles to fit to what the officials are going to allow. And it has been the same all night. So Paw Paw's up 11. 50-39 is your score. Kaylee Nichols into the game for Paw Paw. So Kaylee Nichols to inbound. That's going to go in. Caitlin Bandy couldn't handle the pass.
Hey, 3-pointers. Stay close.
So there's another no call that we spoke about. But again, this has been going both ways. They've been not calling this the whole time. McKenzie in for Maya. Pass in. That's going to be out for a three-shotter by Fitzpatrick. No good. Mackenzie Allen, who's been there all night. Over to Caitlin. This is going to go up to Grace. Grace is going to push up this sideline. They're going to call that one. 1:28 to go. 11-point lead here. So still not a shooting foul. The next foul will be a shooting foul. So Maya throws the ball in. It's batted away. Stolen by Otsego. Maya steals it back. She's going to fire it. Grace Mitchell's got AJ out in front of everybody. AJ is going to score. 52-39. Grace Mitchell with a nice steal on the backside. Grace is going to go to the free throw line. Either way, that's going to be two shots. And Grace is going to go to the line and probably going to put this away for the Red Wolves. It's already a 13-point game. Minute 6 to go. She hits 2 here. That's 15. And she misses the first. Grace's second is good. 53-39. Grace goes for another steal and misses that one. At this point, Paw Paw just needs to keep their hands up. Challenge shots, maybe block one or two. AJ's going to dribble out to the corner. Come back to Stella. Grace Mitchell's got the ball. Looks like we're going to get a call. Grace is going to go. Hannah Fitzpatrick's going to go on the free throw line. So 37.5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Let's get you actually on the free throws. Grace. First shot is up and good.
Kaylin Proctor, Ellie Proctor for Otsego.
Second free throw coming here for Grace Mitchell. 54-39 Red Wolves. Free throw is good. Otsego's got to push now. Running out of ticks on the clock. And there's a absolutely inexcusable foul. 26.6 seconds to go. Fouling a shooter that's shooting a three-pointer. Maddie Elkins is going to get 3 shots. First one is off. Second shot for Elkins. Is short. Well, the result has bailed out the foul, but 26.6 seconds to go here. Third free throw is up, no good. Missed all 3 of them. And that's going to go off Otsego out of bounds. 24.5 to go here. 55-39 is your score for Paw Paw. So it looks like Otsego is going to let this one run out. Stella Schaefer up here. They're not going to foul. They're going to stay away from her. Stella's going to dribble out this last 15 seconds, or Caitlin is. So, at the end, Paw Paw 55, Otsego 39 in a very physical, very hotly contested game here in the Den. Next up, we have some halftime or in-between game festivities. We're going to go away for those right now because I don't have enough battery to cover it. I will come back for the boys varsity game.